Wow. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Honestly. Shares. Ah, no, I clicked off it. Oh my goodness. Why did I click off it? I was on it and then I clicked off it. Hi, Rach, okay? Yeah, I was doing the sharing thing and I had everybody ready to send and then I clicked off it and that's very silly. You okay? Thank you for tapping the screen. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm okay. Good. You all good? Yeah, I'm absolutely fab, thanks. How are you? You okay? Good. Fantastic. Hey Claire, you okay? Oh, yoy. Sorry, hi Vimptard. I hope to Scotty where SJ lives. Oh. Alright, all good. Where we go? Yes. Everybody saying hello. You can all get in the box for the minute, by the ways. Till 8 o'clock anyway. Jack, stop me, how he got me.
Hey, Lone Wolf.
Oh, hang on. Oh, I've got this turned down. Hang on a minute.
Thank you.
Oh, I can hear you all now. I've turned it up a bit. Hey, Bambi. I'm in the
Hey, Lone Wolf.
Okie dokie. No prob.
I'm glad you're well, my beautiful. Hi, Biker.
Hi.
You alright, Lone?
Hi, Neo. Everybody doing okay?
Yeah.
All good.
Love that. My cat is currently sat here meowing at me, even though he's literally just been fed. So...
He just wants a conversation.
Yeah, but, well, it's a very annoying conversation and it involves... I don't know what it involves. Telling me that the seagull's outside and I need to do something about it. Yeah, he's going to disappear behind the blinds to tell the seagulls off himself. It's better than me trying to go out there and look like a crazy person telling seagulls off in it. Hey, boss man, you okay?
Hey, boss
Hey,
man.
boss man.
Ooh.
He's definitely not impressed with the seagulls, is he?
No. Not even a
How
little
rude
bit.
are they, ain't they, Jack?
I know. You think they'd just leave him alone?
How's your day been, Claire, okay?
Yeah, it's not been too bad, thank you. I had to shoot over to Grandad's
Hi, Beth.
because all of the cameras went down.
Hi, Fisher.
Oh, bless.
But yeah, it's just been pretty chill, to be fair with you.
Good.
I was stood outside in the rain for about a minute and then it stopped.
I know, that's what I've had. and
Yo,
it's just got-
yo.
Hey, Fisher, how are you?
Hey,
Yo, yo.
Fisher, my love. Thank you for sticking up for me, Fisher. I appreciate it.
None of you stuck up for me, though, did ya?
I just laughed at Scotty's when you were saying that.
Listen, Scotty knows it's all in jest. It's just banter. It's, I go in there and wind him up all the time. And actually, I'll let you into a little secret. Right. I didn't know there was a fish that walked on land.
Not did Scotty until you told him.
I was just making him rage, to be honest. Didn't even know it existed until Chris decided to Google it and found one, so.
We've seen him with
Hey,
a nice
Demon.
being.
Hello.
I am so tempted, Fisher, to have a drive. But then on the other hand, he's not worth the fucking fuel.
Who are you on about?
SJ,
Who's SJ?
Sobriety Jack.
Oh.
After all the shit he's been doing today.
He's been doing
I
some
like
horrible
King. Yeah,
stuff.
honestly, I don't know anything, and I see it all
Well,
on the
you know
FYP.
that
and I'm like,
DBZ passed, yeah?
yes.
He's been going round saying that DBZ was his boyfriend. SJ's had his DBZ's dad speak to him, his sister, saying, look, fucking pack it in now. And he's still been going on and on and on.
The family
He
have
was-
been in his box as well.
Yeah, there was in his box. Jack's been begging for $1,000 for flowers.
Yeah.
Jack,
Grand.
$1,000. Jack grabbed his on camera and said that
Hi.
DBZ wanted it.
Yeah, he's been quite
And
wild
it's still
today.
going on now.
I know he's
Yeah.
been wild because he's all over the FYP. Like,
That's why he went
everywhere.
downstairs outside. It's near
Yeah.
Cobb Shop. Yeah, I know it is, babe. How are you, boss man, my love?
Is it bedtime yet?
When
I
are you
think it
finishing?
is.
When
Who's
are you
Lion
finishing?
King?
Just leave them.
No, I was just asking a question. That's all. I'm not twitching
I
on.
don't know.
Boss man, what time
I
you
am
been
just asking.
He talks about him as his private area too. Yeah.
Hi, Mrs. Vampire. Okay.
To be honest with you, Bambi, no, you're not in trouble. Haley just adds people. If people interact with me, she likes to add them. So, obviously, you could talk
You
to
want
her
her?
as well.
Oh, you Mrs. No,
Yeah.
she does. She
Yeah.
adds everybody. She adds all of us. She's lovely.
Well, thanks, Lion King. What time are you finishing, boss man?
Well, I've got to finish my break, which is another 23 minutes. And then drive as far as I can.
Oh,
What do you do then? 15 hours?
I'm pushing as many as I can today, yeah.
Shit.
So you're doing your extra today?
Yes.
Oh,
It's my first extra this week, so I can't really grumble since
No.
I started Tuesday.
That's not too bad then.
oh, thank you, Lion King, for the roses. Well,
Thank you for the rose.
Is everybody all right
Thank
back
you,
home?
Lion King, my
Yeah,
love.
I'm
I have
texting.
requested to follow you back, sweet.
you know what I'm like and texting and talking. It's not a thing that I do. I'm sorry.
Hey, Joe.
No, it
Much
really
love,
isn't.
sweet.
Because you're the same as Haley Bexy. You'll be typing away,
Yeah.
you'll be trying to talk, and you'll end up typing what you're saying.
That's alright, beautiful. No rush. Hello, Trouble.
Jack, he's on his way home. We don't need a temper tantrum at the front door, do we? Eh? Goodness.
Well, check Ramp. We don't know.
I don't know.
What have I caused?
I don't
anything.
know. It's you.
Get away from the TV. She can't see the TV if you stand there.
I've been behaving today.
Oh, have you?
How do you want
I've not been on here. I've only been on here like 3 times today.
So, just so everybody knows, at 8 o'clock I'm kicking you all out the box and inviting
Yeah,
the person I'll be interviewing up into the box.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Hey, Amy.
Can I say which dickhead is it first?
No, I'm not telling you anything about anything. I'm just saying at 8 o'clock somebody's going to do a tell-all and I'm very excited. Are you all excited?
How are you, Amy, my love? How's
Zombie.
little man after his screaming match this morning?
Hello, Scott just got in the bath. Oh, is that why you're all over here? Scott, you're in the bath. Don't throw your phone in there.
That's good.
Oh, the TV
He's doing other
control.
things in that
No,
bag.
I was on a phone to my sister and I just seen you otherwise and popped
Thank you for
in.
the rose.
Aww.
Amy, how's little man after his screaming match this morning?
Fast asleep.
Oh, don't wake him
Poor
up,
Betsy.
Bex.
Betsy's disappointed
It's
now.
okay,
She can't have
I'm
anyone to scream at.
I'm currently in the kitchen making food, so he wouldn't hear her anyway.
And how's Harry?
He's doing well.
Good.
Oh, bless
Doing
him.
well.
Fabulous. We love that. We love good news.
Anyway, I'm being nosy. Amy, what you having for food, babe?
I'm not even making my food, my darling.
Oh.
I'm making my father's and my mother's food.
Ah.
From the
It's
sound of
alright,
it,
I'm
she's
just looking
nuking
for
the
a bit of
food.
inspo. I don't know what's going on.
Well, my dad is having chicken and mushroom risotto.
Ugh. I'm waiting for a Chinese, you lucky bitch.
That's what I'm cooking here.
I'm having a curry. Question is though, Biker, is it homemade curry or is it a takeaway curry?
Look at you all having curry and stuff. What on earth?
No, I
Yeah.
had the
Please do.
I will just say I will give that
Yeah. Scott's having a can of beans
What, while he's in the bath?
while he's in his hot bath. There is let cool down.
He's cooking them in the tin while he's sitting there.
Scott doesn't put cold water in his bath. He just uses hot water, so he might be able to warm them up.
Thank you, Lion King. I appreciate the love. I had homemade chips with chicken, pasta, and spinach.
I will.
Oh,
in his
no,
bath water.
that does
Yeah.
sound nice.
It was all going well until you said spinach.
I'd give
I
that.
love
Hey,
spinach.
you can't taste spinach. I love chucking it in my lasagna.
Yeah, me too.
I'll give the curry a good hard miss. Thank you very much.
I like putting it in spag balls and everything. I do. A bit of spinach, chopping it up, chucking it in.
You don't even need to chop it up. Just chuck it in, fry it off, and chuck
How
it
is
in.
it still that hot? You've been sat on low for ages waiting for it to cool down.
He's probably been topping it up with hot water.
He's done the toe trick. Pulled the plug and then topped it up.
It was
Yeah.
nice because Chris made it. Yeah, it's always nice when someone else makes it.
Amy would rather have chips, cheese, and gravy.
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
I love
No,
chips.
no,
I
no!
love that. I swear it's scalding. Oh no.
Yeah.
Chips, cheese, and mayo.
Listen,
No.
in Wales, when I used to live in Wales, it was chips, cheese, and curry sauce.
Thank
Yes.
you very much,
Cheese
Mama.
and gravy.
No.
Chips, cheese, and gravy.
Chips, cheese, and gravy any day. That's actually
Cheese
what I.
don't belong with gravy. I'm sorry.
That's what I have.
Honest
For
to
me.
God, all
Chips,
meat,
cheese, and
that's all
gravy.
it's
No,
got.
Beth, not you and all.
That's actually what I.
4 of us. That's 4 of us.
Now, I like chips, cheese, and gravy. I'm not going to lie.
That's
Okay, that's
5.
5.
Hi, lovely Queenie.
Chips, cheese, beans, and brown sauce. That was nice, Scotty, till you said brown sauce.
Can I just say
Ew, brown sauce is disgusting.
Do you know what?
You minger.
No, apart from the round sauce, chips, cheese, and beans. Oh, yes, please.
Well, hang on a minute. Can we all just draw attention to Mrs. Vampire using the word peng in the comments?
I beg your pardon. I can't see. I'm cutting up chicken at the moment.
That's
She just put that's peng. Mrs. Vampire. I don't think that's her. I think that's her daughter. I genuinely don't think
No,
that's her.
sorry. That's because when you
Did you
got
write that?
teenagers.
See, I
that's
told
what-
ya it wasn't her.
So,
What does peng mean?
if you know, you know.
Good looking.
If we know,
If you know, you know what?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Locks, fifth wheels, and all sorts.
Oh,
Greasy, greasy, grease.
Greasy, greasy, greasy.
your wife must love you.
I'll get your tail. I will get your woody tail. I got it, look. I got your tail.
Okay, guys, just so you all know, we all have to wait a little bit, right? Because the person who I'm bringing up isn't here yet. So we all have to wait a little bit because I want Angel Blue to be able to get her fake account in, right? So we just have to give it a little bit of time, right, for her to notice that I'm on live doing this little live because, you know, I don't want her to
Go
miss
back in the
out.
comments, sweetie Cuddy. I can't eat
Okay.
and talk.
Enjoy.
I will completely shut up because I'm.
You will shut up because I'm kicking you all out the boxes.
Flick that. No, Scotty, it's not
Scotty, no.
bean. It's beam.
Yeah,
BEAM.
in Scotty's words, it's the bean, obviously. With
We
Scotty.
tried it in Miss Red's and she had it up 3 times and it's flick the beam, tap the
Scott's doing his
screen.
own version.
Even
He's
though
rhyming.
I can't find it in the gifts anymore.
Same thing. It's the same thing.
Yes, Scotty.
Be right back.
It's the same thing. Hi, Luna.
I know, leave him alone. Okay, Scotty, we'll leave you alone.
Welcome to hell. This is Bigfoot for us.
What on earth is going on now?
It's not me, it's Claire, not me.
Claire, what's
She's
she
having
doing?
I'm trying to find that song.
she's having her own music.
She's having a
But
concert.
that's the only 4 I can get. I can't find the others.
That's rude, isn't it? Where is it?
So rude. Where's it
Welcome
gone?
to hell.
How can everyone else get that and no one else and we can't? That's rude, that.
Literally, I've just get them 4. There's no others. Unless it's more expensive. I know there are 199 coins, but it only shows me them 4.
Right.
When you're washing your toes, are you, Scotty? That's nice for you, mate.
Yeah, we don't need to know you step by step, thanks.
Welcome to my house.
I'm back, guys.
Thanks so much for coming back to us.
Excuse me?
I said thanks for coming back to us and not leaving us forever.
Hey Luna. Hey Demon.
Do you really think I'd do that, Bex?
Absolutely not. Right. Switching rooms to a quieter room.
I'm just now doing my mother's and
Who's Carl? You're very mouthy, ain't you? By the way, you look mush.
Mods, just so you know, there might be a little bit of that tonight, so
Get gone,
so
you
we'll be on
moron.
it.
Of trolls or twats?
Both.
Both.
Both. People starting dramas just so they can get the life tucked in.
It's alright, he's gone, Scotty.
I already had him.
RS6. Very
Be
nice.
having that.
I got Polly. I've got Polly.
What?
Holy.
Yeah.
Oh, popcorn.
Honestly, I wish I could join you all.
Like cake, what flavour?
Good, I'm glad you're back.
Welcome
Ooh.
back first.
Welcome back. Right.
Oh, we got to go now.
Not right now. You got a couple of
Okay.
minutes, chat.
Salted. Ugh.
Salted. Oh, God, no. It's got to be sweet.
I'm back
Sweet.
again. Sorry, guys.
Or toffee.
Oh, did you?
Beth? Oh,
I tell you what, I want to try the Wortham's original popcorn.
You know what? I
it's
can imagine that
gorgeous.
being quite tasty.
I don't think you'd be able to eat many of them, though, surely.
No, the way
Oh,
the
you
original
have got
popcorn.
sweet
No,
tooth.
listen, the way there's original popcorn, you can eat a whole fucking bag and you sit there and go, did I really just eat that?
Scrumptious.
Well,
Then 20
at least
minutes
on
later,
that-
you're going, I feel like I'm going to throw my guts up.
Yep. Well, at least you know that you won't be able to eat anything else because you would have had all your calories just by a bag of popcorn.
It's one of them, right? You literally touch the end of the packet and go,
Oh,
Did I really eat all them?
It must have been half empty.
Oh no, there must be a hole in this bag somewhere, you know. It wasn't me.
It was air. It was air.
Yeah, it was that. Yeah.
We definitely didn't have that many in that bag.
I'm like Happy Jaffa cakes.
Vampire eats Jaffa cake.
Got. Hi, Shasha.
Oh, Scott's off again. Oh, fucking hell.
Welcome to my.
I'm now just
10
cooking my
minutes.
mother's tea.
Welcome to my house.
I don't know why I've got that song stuck in my head.
What? Oh, that's the Welcome to My House song.
Welcome to my house, baby, take
That's got into my head now. Oh, for God's sake.
Love
If it
you.
ain't Scotty's bloody version song, I've got that in my head now. Thanks, Claire.
Oh dear, right, I absolutely adore every single one of you, but can you get the fuck out the boxes?
Yeah, can I just send
No.
2 minutes? Just let me send.
Send
Bugger,
what?
I'll do it when you come back. Don't worry. I'll be
Get
back.
out!
Oh, right, I'm going, woman.
Bex, you'll have to kick me, lovely. I'm a little preoccupied.
I'm on it.
Thank you.
Oh no, I'm not on it. What just happened? Get off.
Love
Right.
you.
Love you. Wait, well, somebody else did it, but thank you. I appreciate you. I need to just join a minute. No, you do not. 1 minute. You have 30 seconds. No, 20 seconds. No, 10 seconds because you're loading in too long.
Flick the bean, tap the screen.
Out.
Flick the bean.
Can we have guesses in the comments to who the person we're going to be talking to today is going to be? Can we have some guesses? Bob Marley. I haven't. Curtis, Troy, Bob, George Bush. That'll be an interesting one, wouldn't it? Robbie Williams. Who the hell's Mrs. Burnham? Oh, wait, is that the new Prime Minister? Curtis. Angel Blue. Fred. Elvis Presley thumping my mum. I think I've spoken to your mum before. Mrs. Doubtfire, Lee Evans, absolutely. Harvey Proctor, oh my god. No, I'll just invite her up, shall I?
Me.
Hello, Bambi.
Hello, Bexy.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Amy, you need a bucket.
Do you want Amy up here with you?
If she wants to come up, she can come up.
It's completely up to you, I don't mind.
Amy, do you want to come up? How many people are shocked that I'm here?
Well, we need a bucket.
Sorry.
We need a doo-doo.
Sorry, I had to.
You had to.
Amy?
I just had to. I'll mute so you can talk.
Amy?
Yes.
We need a doobie-doo.
A Gooby-Doo.
A doobie-doo.
What?
I'm sorry, we've been winding up the nurses with it all the time.
It's Lee Evans.
Oh, yeah. See, that's why I don't know. I don't know him. I don't listen to stand-up comedy. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't. Are you shocked?
I am. Lee Evans is amazing.
Right.
Oh, he just flashed us.
I don't care. I hope you got Did you get a screenshot, everybody? Did you? If you didn't, that's not my problem. No. Right. I'm just gonna say thank you for joining the box. I know it's really difficult for you to sit in a box and talk about this situation and everything that's gone on, and I know it's going to be a long conversation, but I just want to say thank you because you didn't need to. Can I just yeah, it was your choice to get in the box, right?
It was, yes.
Okay. And is there anything I can't talk to you about? Or
No.
okay. On that note, what made you want to get in the box and talk to me about the situation that's happening?
Just because it's it's ridiculous now, isn't it? It's bullying. It's ridiculous. You try and walk away from people, and it's like they think they own you.
Yeah.
And I'm all about telling the truth. I don't come with bullshit. I come with receipts.
Well, the point of this is to just be raw, honest, and just tell the truth about everything so that everybody knows from your point of view. You don't get cut off, you don't get muted, blocked, people screaming and shouting at you. Like, you get to just talk and say how it is. Can you tell us where, when, and how you first met? If everybody don't know, we're talking about Stella Andrews, Michelle Matthews, and Paul Stone.
So we met. I was part of a different group of girls, and it was a lovely group. And Stella Andrews was going with another person who I won't name because I don't like naming them on here. So yeah, I was part of the other group. I was only with my best friend at first because I was going through a rough time, and she said, "Oh, join me on TikTok. It'll be a laugh. It'll be fun." And then this other group approached us to tell us that Stella Andrews was posting children. So we went over to do a mass report, and that's how I came about. Then they stabbed me in the back. 100% they stabbed me in the back. They threw me under the bus. I was the scapegoat for them to get out of the situation. So then Stella decided he wanted to take me under his wing and become friends and everything. So that's how that happened.
Okay.
So yeah.
So how did you get into the position where you bonded as a friendship and you started talking to him about vulnerable things and your real life away from TikTok?
It started off, we were just talking on TikTok in lives, and we were having a laugh and a joke, and he didn't seem such a nasty man. And then he asked for my number one day because he wanted to send me some things. So I gave him a number on WhatsApp, and we just got talking off the app, and we became close, as in a close friendship. We were talking about everything. He would tell me about his life, and then in return I would tell him about mine. I felt like I could talk to him, and I didn't feel like he would ever use it against me.
Right. So at the time you didn't feel like it was being screen recorded, or you didn't feel like he was using you for any other purpose? You just felt like you were being vulnerable and you were absolutely fine?
Yeah, I just felt like we were friends. Like, friends don't do that to each other. That's my perspective on it. I never thought he would do what he's done. But more for me, isn't it?
So, for everybody that doesn't know, tell us how the dynamic works in that group. Is there any issues, jealousy, anything that we can know?
Dynamic in the group was, there was a few of us, obviously Carrie, Curtis, me, Michelle, Paul, Stella, were all in a group chat to begin with. But it turned out Michelle, Paul and Stella had their own group chat, and they would only tell us certain things that was going to happen, or they would just run with things and request us to be in a box to give our opinions on the matters. So it was more like a shock factor.
Okay.
So the point of jealousy, it does come off that there is jealousy and everything, because I would talk to Paul about one thing and Stella another thing, like, because obviously they're two different people. And then they'd run back to each other to tell each other what was said in a private conversation, even though we all agreed that what was said in private stayed in private.
So, like, comparing notes?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think, looking back, it was good friendship or not? Do you think it was toxic? Do you think it was good?
Look, where I'm sat now, 100% it was toxic. 100% toxic friendship. But when I was in it, it seemed like a good friendship. It just seemed like adults fall out all the time. You have arguments, you talk about it, you make up, and that's that. But when I look back, it was so one-sided, the friendship. It was so toxic. It wasn't a go-between. So, like, say if I had Stella's back on things, he then in return wouldn't have my back. And he would always say, well, you can hold your own. You can hold your own in what you're doing.
Okay. Hang on 1 sec. I'm just texting. So you think it was a toxic friendship? Now looking back on it.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. Absolutely is toxic.
Do you feel there was any manipulation, coercion, puppeteering, anything that you saw or you were involved in?
Absolutely 100%. They would get all this apparent information, all this evidence. They'd never show the evidence, but they would speak to you about it so much that you'd start believing what they were saying was true, and then you'd run with it because you're your friends. You're gonna believe your friends over anybody else, aren't you?
Of course you are. Of
But
course you are. Okay, so how were the so we're saying they ran with storylines, right? Created storylines, created
yeah,
some kind of issue. Okay, so how did that come about? How would the storylines come about? And also, I believe you've got proof of the storylines as well, haven't you?
I do have proof of storyline. So at the moment, they're running with the storyline that I approached the Angels with wanting to attack me and stuff like that by pregnancy, which is false.
You
That is
don't
false
need to,
information.
that user that you've just blocked, you don't need to block her. She's I know she's on a user account, but she's absolutely fine. Yeah, go on, sorry.
So yeah, at the moment they're running with everything, aren't they? At the moment of what I've apparently done. The way they do it is they'll take a certain part of the conversation and put it to their narrative. They will never show the full conversation between them and someone else or them and me. It's always clipped to where it shows that they're in the right, you're in the wrong, you're this grifter, you're this, you're that. And it's just never shown the full way. That's how it's made up.
So it's doctored to make you look
Yeah,
bad.
absolutely.
Let me just add you again. There we go. Okay, so how would they get you into doing drama with others? For content mainly, isn't it? So you get dragged into dramas, you get asked to do dramas in order for them to have content to speak on. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Do you want to show us all some proof of them creating storylines?
Which one do you want? The Angels or the text messages?
Not the Angels. I think we'll leave them for a bit.
Okay, so at the moment, obviously they're going for me for the money.
Hi, Lucy.
So let me get it up. Sorry, I've got to be very careful of which ones I show because I've got pictures of the baby.
Hi, Alison.
Is that it? No. Sorry, I did have these in order before.
That's all right. We'll take your time. We've got time.
Sorry, guys, in the comments.
By the way, if any of you have got any questions, feel free to write them in the comments, and like at the end, we'll ask more questions. There is no rush. For anyone who doesn't know as well, we're talking about Stella Andrews, Michelle Matthews, and Paul Stone. And the reason I'm asking questions and letting her answer in the way that I'm asking is so that it can't be misconstrued.
So, this is from Kerry Legends. And this is on about where, at the moment, Stella's making out that I asked for these lives to be done about the money on Curtis Owner's money. But as you could see, on the 29th of June, please get in this live, sort some stuff out about the awareness of Curtis, because no one asked anyone to raise money.
Okay. And there is more, isn't there? In a bit.
There is, yes. There's more
There's
evidence.
lots of text messages, guys, just so you know.
There's lots of evidence.
In your opinion, do you believe that narcissistic traits were in play, knowing that they create issues and then blame people's retaliation?
Yeah, absolutely. Just look at what they're doing right now to me. They're trying to rage bait me into doing things that they want me to do. And it is horrible. It is absolutely narcissistic traits. you're going to sit there and you're going to say that you don't want me to be your friend anymore, but you're going to text me saying that you want our friendship. That's narcissistic.
It's constant blame game, isn't it? It's let's create a bit of a drama. Let's create these things. Let's say these insults towards people to get them to rage bait them into reacting.
Absolutely. And when you react, they're the victim.
100%. 100%.
That's the way it goes. He was in my live the other day stating because I was live and he was live that I'm an attention seeker. So it is absolutely narcissistic. Just because someone else is live, it doesn't mean that because you're live, you're an attention seeker. And he tries to get a reaction out of you. And when he doesn't get it, he goes harder and harder and harder until you react. And then you're this big bad person.
Yeah. And I've noticed as well, just from my point of view, that instead of acting like victims, they play on the fact that people are bullies because they came back at them or they retaliated, and the hypocrisy of it constantly is just, it's beyond a joke.
Yeah. 100%. It's not nice at all. It's horrible.
Right, do you agree with the responses, bullying tactics such as kids' photos, body shaming, bad research into people, and then lies about people, especially when they can't find the info?
I don't agree with it at all. It's something that shouldn't be happening. Children should not be getting used. We shouldn't be body shaming people at all. And if you are going to research on people, make sure it's coming from a reputable source.
Mm-hmm.
So that answer is no, I don't agree with it. And they know I don't agree with it.
Are you aware, prior to them doing these things, that these things are going to be used or said, or are you just in shock when they say these things?
No, we are not made aware. Most of us were not made aware of it. It was done for the shock factor. So we looked shocked, and then we would get an opinion formed in our head, and we'd say it on his live.
Okay. But although the storylines are created and put into place,
Yeah,
you are also aware that you have your own choices on what to say, and you have got your own morals too.
yes, absolutely. I do have my own morals, and that's why when Miss Vampire's grandchild was put up, I left because I don't agree with it at all, and I am responsible for my own actions within that group.
Yeah. Do you have remorse?
I do have remorse. And I can't say sorry enough to people on here. And if they want to believe me, they're brilliant. But if they don't, I understand completely. It's like leaving such a toxic environment and they're just trying to drag you back in. It's like being on a bungee jump where you've took that leap to leave the situation and you are just pulled back and pulled and pulled and pulled, because I have tried to leave so many times.
Well, I had my words twisted last night because I said, and I equated it to similar to leaving a DV situation. When you leave a DV situation, it is exactly the same way. You get pulled back, and then you get linked into everything. You get back, and then you go again, and it's hard to leave that situation. And that I gave it as an example, as it's similar in similar
and
in
you are
traits.
right. That is what it's similar to, because I've had to do that myself. I've had to leave. My husband was DVDA against me, and I had to leave them. And this feels very similar. And for him to turn around and say that you meant it as my baby's dad, the partner I'm with now, did that to me, that's disgusting.
So for anyone who watches their lives, they tend to talk over or shout over things, or they'll hear things and they'll go, did you hear that? Did you hear that? And they'll twist the narrative to make it seem like someone said something that they haven't said, and they'll play it over and over, and they'll make people in the comments think that it's something different, even though it's not. That's not how it was meant. But it doesn't matter how you meant it. It's all the way you describe it or the way you explain it, it doesn't matter. It's twisted regardless to make them feel like they're always the victim, always right about people, regardless whether it's correct information or not.
See, I knew what you meant when you said it. And
Yeah.
I didn't feel like it was the way Stella's put it out. I didn't feel like you were trying to accuse my partner of doing such horrific things.
No.
My partner is the most softest guy you'll ever meet, and he'll protect me and all my children with his friggin' life. He would never harm a single soul.
Didn't mention your partner either. Didn't even say anything
No,
about
you
him.
didn't.
The same as she said something about her having a child very young and me mentioning it. No, I didn't say that. What I said was there's plenty of 15-year-olds and plenty of underage people who are having children without it being some kind of situation that's unsolicited or whatever. That's what I said. It wasn't even directed at her, to be honest. But anyway, we diverge to I've lost where I am now. There we go. Do you have a different perspective now that you've come out of that situation? Now you're looking from the outside in.
Yeah.
Is it something that you see differently now? And what do you see different if you do?
Yeah, I do see things differently. And you know what? I've asked myself for evidence of things, of him blaming other people, of doing things that used to be in his group. And he's never give it. He's always said, "Oh, I've deleted it." But if you have this evidence and you can say all this, why aren't you sharing it? So for me, it's bullying now. 100% bullying, and that's not something I stand with. And yeah, coming away from it, very toxic environment, very much bullying, and it's a group of people that are much older than me acting like school ground children.
But they do project that onto other people when they react, which is where the narcissism comes in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so now we've got over how you feel about the way they are and about how they act. Let's hone into specific situations then, so we can get down to the nitty gritty and, the things that you've got to show everybody.
Yeah.
The angels. Who are they? What do you know? What do you know they do? How do they get involved? What we're saying about their research?
So with the angels, they came about to go against Stella. They were 100% against Stella from the beginning, and I don't know what happened for them to turn it around and are now supporting Stella. With the angels.
Do you want to name some of them just so that everybody knows who we're talking about?
So we've got Angel Blue. We've got Half Caste Queen, who was Angel of Light. They use tactics as well of finding your Facebook, finding pictures of your kids, and they'll show you them in the DMs. I do have evidence of that, guys, but I'm not willing to show it because I'd have to dox them to be able to show them, and I don't want to give them ammunition of them saying, "Oh, look, that's doxed," and I'm not willing to put my children's faces on the app.
No.
So they do stuff like that, but then they will come to members of the group and ask for help of certain things, such as trying to influence Troy into thinking that they've fallen out so they can get in with the group. So Angel Blue and Half Caste Queen faked a fallout so Half Caste Queen could go and sit in Troy's live without being blocked out.
Yeah.
Angel Blue came to me and told me that Half Caste Queen was going to out her. She was doing all this nasty stuff. And I stated why she doing that. And she told me it was a setup.
Yeah.
And she wanted everyone in the group to play along.
Yeah.
I went live within that. And Half Caste Queen joined. And I went at Half Caste Queen. I called her a rat. I called her a snake. I let everyone know what was going on. Now, Half Caste Queen slipped up and said that I was going to give birth to a rat baby. Now, while this is all going on, I'm on another device messaging Half Caste Queen, and she was very apologetic of doing that. And I said, no, it's fine. It doesn't bother me, which I will show you in a second, all the messages.
Mm-hmm.
She then started to go at me, just me again, because she didn't want to go after the baby. And she was just going at me. No one was buying it. And the Angels like, we need the group to buy it, so everyone will go a half-gas queen, so Troy will accept her into the group.
That backfired though, didn't it? Because
It
Half
did.
Gas Queen came into Scott's Low. I don't know if Scott's still here. And I took screenshots of what she was saying back and forth, trying to manipulate the situation, trying to get on my good side. And I knew it was manipulation. So I handed Troy all the screenshots, and Troy outed screenshots as a post.
Yeah. So with that,
No, he didn't.
She went for the baby again. And I said, go for the pregnancy. That seems to be working. And I will show you all the screenshots now.
Yeah, perfect. There's a lot of them, so bear with her.
So this is Angel Blue. As you can see, Angel Blue. Oh, what a setup. Very smart. So, if you can you just read this? I think one of your mods needs to turn the comments off so you can see.
I think they've turned them off. Have they? I think they have.
No, I can see them still.
Oh, I can't see them.
So it says, took them, I would say, 12 minutes to post. Lol, I was screen recording while HC was doing a working alive. Sorry, I can't see what that says. Have taken an animal abuse from them. So can everyone see what there's there?
I can see it from Red Rose databases and the newspaper, and that's who they're going to think I am.
So that's that one.
None of us have ever cared about who they are, just so you know. The comments are off, aren't they?
No, I can see the comments.
Oh, okay.
So, I said, I will play along. Need everyone to play the part. I will go live. Give me 10 minutes and I'll go live.
We all see where this is going, though, right?
So, where they're saying that I went to the Angels to do it, they came to me.
Bear in mind, these are people who post out continuously about everybody. From our side in particular, multiple posts on all of us, trying to portray people to be a certain way, click down things that are said to portray them as bullies or whatever, and while they're planting evidence on people.
So as you can see, I shared the live to her and then she messaged me. Okay.
Oh dear. And I assume that you're not the only person that they use as a puppet, right?
No, I'm not the only person. That says there, do you think it's worked?
Okay. Return the comments back on, please.
There's a lot more, Bexy.
There is a lot more, and I assume that you'll post them out at some point there, right?
I will.
I think we've got the gist of the fact that they plant evidence and plant storylines.
Yeah, the main one I want to show, which I really need to say, is Stella is acting like he doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
He did know. So just find that one, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Take your time. So are you saying he's actively working with them in order to put people in certain positions just to get the upper hand on people?
Yeah. I will post these guys. I just need to find this where it says that Stella knew and Paul knew.
Yeah, for anyone who wants to see all of them, just add her, and then when she posts them out, you'll see everything in context. There's no point of sitting here showing everyone there's hundreds of them.
There is loads.
Hence why it's taken us so long to find the one specific needle in a haystack. I feel like we're alone, being as the comments aren't off. It's a bit unsettling.
You know, I'll just post them and you can see Stella and Paul were made aware by Angel Blue that it was a setup. So they're sitting there right now and they're saying they didn't know and they're quite disgusted in my behaviour. They were aware of it.
Yeah, if you want to see that, go see it on her profile. I'm sure she'll post all of them.
I will be posting them. I'm not letting them get away with tarnishing my name.
What do you think about their research skills? Out of curiosity.
Terrible. My 13-year-old could do a better job.
I mean, they posted it at my uncle as my dad yesterday, which was very funny. Bambi, so add Bambi and she'll post it on her own profile. We're talking about Stella Andrews, Michelle Matthews, and Paul Stone. That's who we're talking about. And Bambi's just vacated that friendship, so now, you know, I'm asking her questions in regards to that friendship that we're all curious about. Okay. For anybody that hasn't seen it.
There you go, sorry.
Ooh. There you go. See, she found it.
And there's date there, 22nd of June. This is all the same date.
Fab. Okay, so yesterday, if anybody wasn't watching, certain words were used and have been used previously, which are anti-sen words. What's your take on anti-sen words? And I will say anti-sen because I am not having that word said on my life.
It's absolutely disgusting. That R word should never be used in any context whatsoever. Absolutely disgusting. But at the moment, they're trying to protect someone who has said they are sen. But as you all know, I do sen lives. I do ASD and ADHD awareness lives. And this person, Kerry Legends, who they're protecting at the moment, has never once in my life said she is a sen person. She's never once in private phone calls said she's got sen. And they're running around using the R words, but yet protecting someone who is using sen as an excuse to behave the way she is.
Okay, so let's go into that then. You've got issues with other members, obviously, right? So we've talked about them specifically. What is it about people like Kerry and Curtis and whoever else it is that you've got issues with?
With Kerry and Curtis, it is the lies I have issues with. It's because Curtis came to me. Well, I went to Curtis, because I seen Curtis was quite upset and alive, and I just wanted to make sure he was okay, and I was with Amy at this time. I asked if he had a problem with me. He said he thought that I was spying for Stella, and I wasn't at all. I've come away from the group completely. And then he's turned around and he's told us that to message Stella to say that Kerry's lying, she hasn't blocked him, and they've been speaking while off the app. Okay. I said, okay, I'll do that, and I screenshot it and sent it to Curtis. That's not an issue for me because I know Curtis doesn't trust me. So I proved it by sending the screenshot over. With that, Kerry then started messaging me saying that Curtis was blocked. She's never spoken to Curtis off the app. But as you have just seen in the screenshot I've shown then, she asked me to get into a live about Curtis's awareness outing. She wanted to prove that we didn't ask Stella to do that outing on Curtis, and that she made out to me that her and Curtis was friends again. Curtis said the same thing, and she hadn't blocked Curtis on one of his accounts. Now, they're trying to use the excuse that Curtis had a Bambi account because I dared people in my life to change their profiles to Bambi OG's
I
B.
remember that.
So Curtis joined in and that. So they're trying to use the excuse of Curtis changed that account to Bambi's account and she mustn't have blocked it because she thought it was me. Now, before all of this, I have always been Bambi OG or Bambi OG first. When everyone changed to Bambi, I changed to Bambi OG first. So you knew I was the original.
Yeah.
So that excuse can't be used because she knew Curtis's account was a Bambi OG's B. Why would I call myself Bambi OG? B. That's just,
Silly.
that's an excuse that's silly. It's a silly excuse. So she wasn't blocked, as you've just seen on the messages I've shown.
So is it safe to say that not only is there issues from the three at the top of the food chain, shall we say,
Yeah.
but there's also issues amongst all the people that the puppets that they're using as puppets and manipulating. There's also issues within them as well.
Absolutely.
And are they instigated by anybody, or is it instigated within the group?
It's instigated within the group.
Fab.
Absolutely. I was on a phone call with Legend. She's really upset about the whole Curtis situation. I asked Stella to join because I thought two friends talking to Legend would calm her down, and I helped her out by giving her some money so she can get what she needed. Stella turned around and said that he wanted to out Curtis because he was fed up of this whole lending money off vulnerable women and everything. At first, I said no. I don't want to do it. But then Kerry was very upset about the whole situation. I felt really bad for her. So I said, okay, do it. Like, here is all the evidence. Do what you've got to do so Kerry can have her money back. I don't need the money back. I'm quite comfortable in the way I live. I work full time. My kids have got clothes on their back, shoes on their feet, food in their belly, a roof over their head. What spare money I have is my business and what I do with it. So if I can help someone out that I feel is in need, then why shouldn't I?
Of course. So let's move on to the money then. So obviously they did an outing live and they'd been waiting for that, obviously, to do outing lives. And if people step out of line, they do outing lives on you anyway, don't they?
They do, yes, absolutely.
Okay, so that outing live happened. And then what happened with the money and the raising of the money? What happened with that?
So I didn't ask for this money to be raised, as I've just explained. I was actually in hospital at this time. I was placed on iron tablets because I was anemic during the last stage of my pregnancy. And I become really itchy. Now, everyone that knows about pregnancy, one of the warning signs of an issue within the mother's body is itchiness of the hands and feet. So whilst I was in a waiting room, I got a phone call of Stella saying, give me your bank details, We've raised more than what we thought. We want to split it between you girls. I said, Stella, I'm in the hospital. Sort out later. And then he was like, no, I need your bank details. I was like, I'm in a hospital. Like, what do you want me to do? So I put the phone down. And then he texted me saying, just send me your bank details. So I sent him a screenshot of my bank details. I had no clue at all that it was to raise money on the live. We just thought we were going to make people aware that Curtis was lending money and not paying it back when he said he was. I was no wiser of this is going to be raising money off people we don't even know.
So obviously you wasn't a part of that, were you? It was for somebody else at first, wasn't it?
No, I wasn't a part of it. It was decided by Stella and a group of people to include me into that.
So they gave you the money as a gift, as a fundraising gift?
They did, yes.
Right, okay. What's happened since you've left the friendship group when it comes to the money that was raised?
That is now being used against me. I'm now being called a grifter. They don't believe that I removed the money from my bank and placed it within a charity bucket. They want proof of that. What I've said, there is no proof, because if I was to hand it into a charity, the only proof you get is a tax refund. Now, for me, if I did a tax refund on a charity, that's not given to charity.
Why did you feel the need to give the gift that you were given, that was raised to you, to charity?
Because, one, I didn't need the money at all. I didn't need the money. Amy will tell you I don't need the money. I have a good job. I have good pay. I didn't need it. And also, I knew this would happen. I had a gut feeling
It'd be
that if I
used.
kept that money, it would be used against me. So I got rid of that money as soon as possible. Now, if I had his bank details or Michelle's bank details or Paul's bank details or one of the top three's bank details, I would have sent it straight back.
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
It went to a charity.
And how much was it?
Freaking hell, you're asking me now. I'd have to check my bank. It's about £300 odd.
Okay. Have you got... obviously things have been said since, and I assume you've got proof of what's been said.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, this money was given to her, wasn't even raised for her, given to her by those people as a gift. And then these things were being said once she'd left the friendship group and stepped out of line.
So this is the start of it. 3 calls while I'm sat next to my baby in the hospital. So this was the start. So I sent him all the screenshots. Oh, sorry, that is actually the wrong person. Sorry, guys.
That's all right.
Is that it? Yeah. So I was getting pulled into a live. So he said, come back in a taxi. I've got so much going on with my eldest for this shit. Angel Blue posted this. Bambi, why are you saying you've not been online when you were in Troy's live? And don't lie, I have the screenshots. I'm blocked by Troy.
But again, it's a way of control, though, isn't it? It's a way of keeping you in line, and every time you step out of line, they pull you back into line by posting about you, and it constantly keeps you under control. Wow. Riptide and Bexidoodles cam to in. That's when they tried to spin a narrative. We weren't maliciously cam to in. We were just watching, and they tried to sit and say to Bambi that we were maliciously sitting there saying things about her, which was not true, obviously. We actually found it funny that she turned a filter on after like half an hour of talking.
Cheers.
What's this one?
So this one, I'd spoken to Stella on the phone, and I said to him, apparently you're the one who got my Facebook details and handed it over to the angels. He wanted proof that this had been said, and there was the proof that I'd sent him.
What does that say? I believe so, yes, but I cannot say sure. He never told us, but we got it from...
So there it says, technically, I can't take the credit for that one. I promise it wasn't me. Actually, Stel and Paul who gave us your information.
Oh.
Is that who handed it to Vinto? I believe so, yes, and I cannot say for sure. He never... I can't see that Amy's in the way. But if we've got it from them, then there is high probability Vinto also got it from them too. So you get the gist. So I proved everything I was saying to Stel to be true.
Sorry to just interrupt a second. Do you want me to change the boxes so we're on the side and she has a full screen?
No, it's fine. Not for that anyway. It's not.
No, but I mean just when she's doing the screenshots so that they can read.
Yeah, if you want to. Well, you've got mod powers anyway.
I'm just thinking just so people can read the whole screenshot instead of just, where I'm in the way.
Well, yeah, it took me ages to figure out how to switch boxes, so I'll go ahead. For this one, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. I look ugly.
Don't be silly.
Can you see that fully? Or Amy, you know you can change it so the box. This is full screen, and then the boxes go to the side like that. That might be better.
Is that not the whole picture?
No. I
Right,
don't
so
think so anyway.
just in context while they're changing the boxes, she left the friendship, and this ever since is what's happened. Since you've thrown the friendship back in my face, and I've seen your little performance at 3 a.m. It was 3 a.m., just so you all know, this morning. You stay over there with them, and since you never wanted the money, why don't you send it back to me for another person to benefit? You're now officially one of Bexy. Just so you all know, this was weeks even. How long has it been since they raised the money?
Very, very long time. We're talking, I think I was 31 weeks pregnant.
So she was expected to hand that money back, which was gifted to her weeks ago. Months ago even.
Claire, if you're able to do it, lovely, you do it.
It's Claire's favourite job, to be fair. Oh, okay.
Sorry, there is swear words in these because I was irate. So I do swear a lot when I'm irate.
How do I do these boxes? It's not that, is it? Hang on, it's this one, isn't it? Is this the one you're on about?
Yeah, that's one. And then you just need to put me in the big box.
I can't put you in the big box. Why can't I put you? Oh, okay. There we go.
There you go.
Don't explain the way through them.
So as you can see, when I don't know if anybody's seen Bexy's live from 3 a.m. in the morning the other night. I joined the live because me and Amy have become friends in real life. We met on TikTok. We are going through we were going through the same journey together, and we still are going through the same journey together of being Nikki mum. Amy has been a massive support to me throughout this journey. I was struggling so much before Amy introduced herself to me in person. And I joined the live to say hello to Amy. And I got in the box and I was having a nice little chat, and everyone was talking very nicely and politely, and we told everyone how me and Amy met and our story. But again, it gets used against you.
Yeah. And these are ever since you've left, aren't they?
Yes, this is
Not allowed to leave.
I've left.
Can
No,
we just,
not allowed to leave.
what was the sentence that was said the other day about you leaving?
You can't just walk away without consequences.
Consequences.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll go to the next one now.
Consequences for leaving a friendship. We ain't trying shit. We've called you out on your bad behaviour. Yes, we saw the live. Like I said, you're not wanted back over here. So yeah. And by the way, this was because she was in my box for less than 15 minutes, I'd say. About 15 minutes. With her friend Amy. Like I said, you're not wanted back over here. So yeah. I've seen the messages between you and HC, which we've already established that he already knew about. I'll look forward to the money back or proof that you've given it to charity. It was a gift. It was raised for her and given to her for a gift.
But that's the thing, Bexy. It wasn't raised for me. It was raised
for somebody else and then given to you.
And because they'd raised so much, they had a conversation between them all and said split it between the girls.
Neil can come up at the end for questions and stuff. Now let's get through this. Does anyone else think that she should have given that money back? Or is it just me that thinks that when you're gifted something, it no longer becomes your money? It's the person who's been gifted's money, right? Surely. This feels like pressure to me, these messages. That's okay. I've got them all anyway, Neil. I'll send them to you. And now we get switched up. It gets switched up on her for being a bully. Normally it's a PDF, but now she's being called a bully.
And if you notice, guys, this is because I'm not backing down. I'm not back. See my messages? I ain't backing down. I'm telling them to don't speak to me like a child. So I'm not backing down to him, and that's where he's become nasty. I do have to point that out.
They do not like people who stand up for themselves. I will tell you that. It gets twisted on you, and the hypocrisy. This for me is pure gaslit, triggered messaging, just to bully and intimidate.
I will say this: I've dealt with people worse than Stella Andrews. I will not back down. I have done a lot of work on my mental health, so I won't back down to people like this ever again.
Is there any more?
There is.
And FYI, she's the latest person to leave, and she's not the only person that's going to be sat in my box over the next coming weeks talking about their experiences. Don't bullshit. Every charity gives you a receipt. She then goes on to explain to them that she's put it in a bucket, so don't be silly. What charity did you give it to? Why is she having to explain herself? Even if she... let's play devil's advocate here. Even if she spent that money on her child, or on food for the house, or for sweets, or bought herself a new pair of boots, what has that got to do with anybody at that point? You've gifted it to her. She didn't ask for it.
I did not spend that money. I gave it to a fucking charity.
I didn't say you did. I'm just saying, playing devil's advocate, if you did, that still wouldn't make it right for them to sit in your inbox and intimidate you into trying to give money back that, one, you didn't spend on yourself anyway, you gave it to charity. But on the other hand, even if you did, I still don't see a problem with that.
For anybody that is quite upset by my words, I do apologise, but I do get really pissed off with them. And there was an actual phone call that Missy Moo here witnessed.
Just so you know, not illegal to not throw money that you were gifted into a charity box and to spend it on yourself. Nothing illegal about that, just so you know. It's fuck all to do with what you did with it. Absolutely not. Any more?
Yep.
And you've had to block him in order to stop him
constantly messaging. I did it the fun way though. After I sent that last message, he was typing. So in the corner here, the little bubbles came up. I counted to 10 and I clicked the block button.
How much satisfaction did that give you? Getting that power back?
It was so satisfying because you know that he's sitting on the end of the phone screaming at it now.
Okay, are we done with this one, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we've established she was gifted and she doesn't have to do anything with said money, but she's been intimidated into either giving it back or giving it to charity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can't read my own writing.
So, Bex, if I can just go on to the phone call I've just mentioned.
Yeah.
This phone call happened because Legends decides she wants to try and pipe up. Now, numerous times I've had conversations with Legends because she's gone at you, she's gone at Vinto, she's gone at Troy, and then she's been on the phone crying to me because you just took the mickey out of her stutter. Now, my exact words to her was either grow tougher skin or bow out. Now, I text Stella saying that Legends needs to back off or it's go time. Now, he rang me while I was in the car with Amy up there. I put it on loudspeaker and I told him straight, no one has the right to speak on my baby or my pregnancy or anything to do with me. He said, well, you brought it to the app, so we can speak on it. I said, that does not give you any right of it. Now, my partner piped up, started shouting down the phone. He went, what did he say? And then I carried on saying, none of you have the right to discuss anything to do with my baby or my pregnancy. My partner piped up again. He piped down. Second, a man piped up to him. He piped down. He will only go at women.
Okay. I have noticed, as an observation from the outside,
Yeah.
when they talk about Troy nowadays, it's all, oh, Troy, look what they've done, and oh, Troy, look what they... And it's very much trying to get him back into the fold and on side, rather than going at him. So potentially he might be right.
Yeah, Lion King, they went toe to toe with Stella as well.
Yeah.
And he fat shamed her as well.
Can I just touch on something?
Yes.
You said what Stella had said to you about leaving the group and not being able to leave the friendship group.
Yeah.
I assume you've got thoughts about that.
My thoughts on that is that man will never tell me what to do. No man will ever tell me what to do again. If I want to leave, then I am going to leave. I've been through this before. I have tried to leave the friendship group. He has contacted me. I've had friggin' people telling me, oh, you need to just have a conversation with him. He's a nice guy. And I have a conversation with them and it seems to be put to bed, when in full fact he's just storing it to throw it back in my face the second I try and leave again. He told me to come off the app and go and enjoy my pregnancy and be nice and chilled, get ready for the baby. But then the next time he's pulling me into his live. And if I don't come in, he's then shouting at me saying I don't support him.
Do you think it's a control issue?
Absolutely.
And obviously, the second you've stepped away and you've stood on your own 2 feet and decided you're not part of that group anymore, you've had nothing but trouble since.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to talk to you about, in particular, Michelle Matthews, but all of them, because Michelle Matthews is the one that does all the her PDF outing and shouting her mouth off, and she's the mouthpiece, obviously, screaming and shouting. And whenever people don't agree with her way of life, by the way, she body shames or puts it all over her TikTok. Thinks that teaching women that they have to be a certain size in life, otherwise they're useless women. Or teaching women they have to have children, otherwise they're useless women. Or teaching women that, what was the other one she did? Oh, they have to have a man in their life, otherwise they're useless women. Is the way forward. Yet this woman talks about mental health. This woman talks about me in a negative way. This woman tries to discredit people and calls people all the PDFs in the world and gets a little mouthpiece, Stella, to go on live, out people and do little lives about people. And I'm not offended or affected by words that she said, but I have had to work with people now who are affected, including Bambi, including multiple people in the comments who have been affected by her words and by things that she's done.
Yeah.
And I just want to say that she, in particular, over the last couple of days, my son would have been 3 today. And yesterday, she knowingly, and I'll tell you how I know, and I've got screenshots. She knowingly sat on a live telling everybody she's not a mother. She hasn't got a life because she's not a mother. She knows that I have had children and losses because she uses the picture from the video that she screen grabbed from the video where I talk about my daughter who unalived 18 years prior. It's now 20 years prior. She's gone through 2 years worth of videos to find a video which is about my loss of my daughter 18 years prior, to screenshot it and use it as a profile picture to then tell me you are not a mom. I will always and forever be a mom, regardless of whether they're angel babies or not. And it's the same with everybody. It doesn't matter whether you are a mom of alive babies or unalived babies, you are still a parent. And even if you are not a parent and can't have children, that makes you no less of a person. That makes you no less of a woman. Just because you have a different body type to anybody else doesn't mean to say that you are any less of a person. Just because you haven't got a man and you're single, or a woman, or whatever your preference is, does not make you any less of a person. Sitting on a platform going on and on about these women need to get on treadmills, these women need to do this, these women need to do that. How do you think the people in your life who are bigger people, how do you think that those people in that life who have body dysmorphia or have certain issues, how do you think they feel right now? How do you feel you've affected people who aren't even involved in this situation? How do you think they feel?
Is that a question for me?
No, that's a question for her. It's disgusting that people are teaching other people that you are any less of a person because you're not exactly the same as them.
So, in regard to that, what you've just commented on, absolutely you're still a mother. Just because, unfortunately, your babies did not make it fully into this world, that doesn't make you less of a mother. You are a mother, because I've lost babies too, and I'm still a mother.
Yeah.
On regards to you need to have babies to have a man to be a woman, that is not the case, because until I met my partner I'm with now, I was single for a very long time. And I went to work, I pay my own bills, I built all the furniture for my children, I paid for my children on my own. The man that created them does not pay a friggin' penny towards them. I've raised these children on my own for a very long time. I don't need a man. When I was 16 years old, I was DV'd, quite horrific, to a point where I was told I wouldn't be able to have children. That affected me on such a level that I was the same. I'm not really a woman unless I can have a child. Now, that took me a lot of work to realise that doesn't define a woman.
Absolutely not.
Birth to a child does not define a woman. How you treat people, how you big up other women, how you present yourself is what a woman is.
Guys, honestly, you don't need to be sad. Like, it's absolutely fine. I'm telling you that story not so that you are sad about it. I'm telling you because it proves that not only did she go through and find a specific video to try and trigger me and bully me, right? Me, because I'm not going to speak on Bambi's situation. I'm going to speak on my own experience. She used a video that she found that she knew was about child loss and sat on a live last night talking about how I'm less of a woman because I haven't got children. Yet she moans about other people saying nasty things back to her. We, all of us, are retaliating. We have had months and months and months of this crap. All of us, different people, different timelines, months and months and months of these constant lies, additions to stories. I'll speak about my story in the future anyway, but the only reason I'm speaking on this is because the narrative that is being spun, she's right in what she's saying. The narrative constantly gets spun, and she knows by using that photo from that video and saying those things about not being a mom, she knew exactly what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. These bullying tactics that are being used on a daily basis to intimidate, to manipulate, to treat women, particularly women, and make women seem like they're the bullies because they're retaliating at somebody fat shaming them, retaliating at somebody saying they're not a full woman because they haven't got children. Or, oh, you're a big woman, so when you have to lift your belly up to have sex with your partner. Oh, you haven't got a partner because you would never get a partner. Things like this should not be said. How do you know that that person hasn't got mental health issues and you're not pushing people over the edge?
To be honest though, Bexy, you know, if my partner was more interested about the way I looked, more than my personality and the way I portrayed myself and showing kindness to other people, personality, everything, I would be seriously concerned that my partner would cheat on me or go somewhere else as I got older, because you could be the prettiest woman in the world, but you can't beat time. Time destroys a woman's body. It does. It destroys everyone's body.
I need to send you something while we're on here, actually, because I don't know if I've got it. Right, I'm going to send you this one.
Yeah. But also, can I just comment on the fact you just said the spin and the narrative? They will spin. Right now, they will spin the fact that I'm sat on a live instead of being with my newborn baby. That newborn baby has got a dad. That dad is spending time with his son right now.
This has been planned for days.
Yes. That dad is feeding him a bottle of my milk. That dad is bonding with his child.
Right, I'd like you to put these up. These have been posted today on said account. Knowing that this is happening, knowing that she spoke on Unalived Children last night and didn't like it when it was said back, these were posted today. And these are just one account. One account. Imagine how people watching this from the outside, watching her say these things, imagine, we know we can put walls up and guards up and not let it get to us. But people who are unsuspecting ain't gonna think like that, are they? Now you watch her account and you watch what she does, because now this will be span. Oh, hurty words getting to you, Bexidoodles. No, I am worried. I'm worried for people who aren't like me, who can't handle this barrage of bullying, and that you potentially and have already pushed people to the edge. And you don't care. Because now you'll post again and again and again. And more people will get affected. And yet this woman is selling shorts. The hypocrisy of her selling on TikTok shop today. I saw a video of her selling these skort things. Are they called skorts? And she's going, all shapes and sizes. All shapes and sizes. What do you mean all shapes and sizes? You're...
On that note, Bexy, obviously you can verify that these are actual me. So this, why the hell isn't it letting me do it?
Yeah, that's the point, Mrs. Vampire. She doesn't even look at accounts before she starts calling people fat. Mrs. Vampire is not fat. She's very much the opposite, but she still got called fat yesterday. She's got an obsession with weight shaming. It's actually not even funny.
That was me before I had my baby.
Beautiful. Anyway, the point of this conversation and the reason why I wanted to tell you about about this situation, beautiful. I want to get on to her evidence, and evidence that you've always asked for potentially. Yeah. And she outs PDFs apparently. Now I know to multiple who she's wrongly accused, and it'll be spoke about on other people's lives in the future. and it'll be outed, and the proof of how she's lied about it too. But she classes herself as an outer, right? As a PDF outer and stuff. And she says she's got all this evidence, and she uses Stell's platform to put things out, right?
Thank you, Queen.
That's true, right? That's what she does.
Yes.
Right, okay. She's like the pit bull of Stell's little lives, isn't she?
Yeah.
So where's this evidence? Evidence that doesn't include profile images that they've chucked up, or newspaper articles that, by the way, the one you put out of me isn't all correct. But okay, whatever. Where we got the actual evidence from?
I've never seen any. I've never seen actual evidence of anything at all. I've asked for evidence myself of a different situation. And I'll use this example. Vinto Bubbles was obviously accused of doxing children. I asked for the evidence to say that it was Vinto Bubbles that was saying to do it on messages and everything. I got told it was deleted and he would try and find it in his iCloud, and it never came about. And
listen, I watched that from the outside, and what actually happened from the outside looking in from our perspective, because we all saw that happening. Stell was asked to produce information and a screenshot of her sending him that information. It wasn't the information or the video that he was asked for. He was asked for and he screenshots everything, by the way. He keeps everything. He screenshots everything, right? So we know that if that existed, do you really think he wouldn't have that screenshot waiting, ready to go to use against her? Of course he would. And he squirmed in the box, changed the subject, got on the phone to Queen, he got her in the box, and she went, I can promise you all now, because she's the Queen apparently, and I can promise you all now, you must all believe me. He doesn't need to show you proof, because you must all believe me. That's what happened.
But we wanted to see the proof.
And there is none. There is no proof. And they've gone away and they've made up some random story about how he's deleted this and how he's deleted that. I'm telling you, if he had proof that Vimto had sent him that video, do you really think he hadn't kept that screenshot?
He 100% would have kept it. It just doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
Then still now, because we know they're going to be watching this on YouTube, even now still this today, share out this evidence that was all Vinto. I still want to see that evidence.
That woman, listen, her bit of an exclusive. Of course she's going to sit in the box and talk about her experience with them. Of course she is. At some point, of course she is. Do you really think she's not going to get in the box and own her own story and her own stuff? Of course she is. Of course she is. She's going to take responsibility for it. But have you ever heard them say what they've done to her?
No.
And acknowledge their behaviour and took responsibility for their behaviour, to how they've made her react like that, how they've got her to the point, how they've done things and said things, which I ain't going to speak about because it's not about her right now, it really isn't. But have you ever heard them own and take their own responsibilities?
No, never.
It's constantly somebody else's fault, right?
Yeah. It's like, for the example, Bexy, Miss Vampire, got her children doxed in that live that I left.
Yep.
Now, his excuses, well, they've doxed my children, so why can't I dox theirs? Now, his child was almost of age in the photo. This was a toddler. He doxed a toddler, and it is tit for tat with him. If they do something, I'm going to go 10 times lower.
That's not what happened, though, is it? Because a couple of months prior, Mrs. Vampire has I don't know whether she wants me to tell this story. She has a daughter who's got learning difficulties.
Yeah.
3 weeks prior. The daughter was put up on the YouTube channel, and at that point, she didn't know about the YouTube channel. She was very new to it. And she reacted in a way that any mother would, protective, and said, she's got learning difficulties. I'm going live and I'm going to speak to them about it and I'm going to have him for it. She thought at that time Stella Andrews was behind the YouTube channel. I did try and tell her it is in the video, but she wouldn't listen because she was on a rampage. Obviously, mothers do that.
Yeah.
At that point, she'd already called Stella out and said, okay, well, if it's not you, bring Paul here. I want a word. Why does he feel the need to put my daughter of learning difficulties on there? Bear in mind, she'd never seen the YouTube before, so she was new to it. Anyway, so Stell decided, in retaliation for her accusing the wrong person and being an angry parent, in retaliation to that, posted up all of her pictures from Facebook of all of her family, including babies, including toddlers, including people with learning difficulties, all over his page as a lesson to her to never speak about him ever again. That was a lesson she got taught.
But Miss Vampire isn't a child. She's not a child. She's a woman. Sorry, Miss Vampire. Please forgive me. But Miss Vampire is a woman of a certain age. Using children in that way is despicable.
To teach her a lesson. That is what he did. And that is why she retaliated weeks later about something else that was said. She retaliated. Vimto retaliated. And it all came out. It is control. More control.
Yeah.
Again. Controlling. Even people that aren't anything to do with the situation. Because at that point, she wasn't even anything to do with it. You knew nothing about her. It's like, again, control.
It's like the second someone goes against the narrative, they're the wrong one. They're the N words, they're the R words, they're the PDF. And it's thrown out so much. And it's like, oh, crap. They're throwing that word out, I'm going to pipe down. That's not the case here. It's you're being very much a bully and trying to get people to do what you want when you want them to. And that doesn't work in real life, especially against strong-ass women.
And if you stand up to him, what happens?
He outs you for stuff that isn't even relevant. He's twisted the narrative to fit him, and then he'll out what he wants to out.
Have you ever seen any proof from them about the people that they're accusing of being PDFs?
No.
Sorry, girls. I need to jump for 2 seconds. I will be back. Just
okay, hon. I'll
honestly,
see you in a bit.
I will be back just 2 minutes. Okay.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about that with Vimto because she has a lot more proof of wrongly accusing people. So you know, at some point you'll see that live coming out. What happens
to Vimto, and they've done it to me now. They've done it to other people. The second you step away, they will take a small portion of a conversation and post it everywhere to make you look like you're in the wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. What happens if you ask directly? I know you said about the other day, but what happens if you ask directly for evidence before you go ahead and do what they want you to do and say what they want you to say?
They just say, oh, just trust me, the evidence is there, trust me, we're going to post it, we're going to do this. You don't get handed the evidence at all to back up what you've said. Because there is no evidence.
I just want to point out something. And I've wrote something down so I can remember it. Being wrongly accused can push innocent people to have issues like PTSD and even worse, self-unaliving. There is stats all over the internet of people who have tried to unalive themselves because of being wrongly accused of being PDFs or PDF enablers, people who are not as strong and thick-skinned as what we are. And all you have to do is Google it and you'll see all the stats. And I have got the stats, but honestly, Google it. Google it. It's all over the place.
Yeah, absolutely. I can see that. It's just like with Paul as well. Every time I went live, he'd want me to promote his YouTube channel. And I did because I thought we were friends. And I would I'd show videos on my this YouTube channel. I'd tell people to go and watch the live replays on YouTube. And it was always one-sided, and there was never any evidence of anything they were saying. And you all can notice for yourself that half the time they're out on someone, they're using YouTube. They're using Paul's YouTube as evidence.
Yeah.
And then making their own opinions on the matter.
Yeah. That's not an outing, though, is it? That's not an awareness on people. That's...
No, absolutely not.
I mean, recently they've used something that my ex-boyfriend did in order to somehow out me because I stayed with him. Somehow out me. It wasn't me. It had nothing to do with me. I wasn't even there. But it doesn't matter whether it's you. As soon as they've got something, they grab onto it, and that's it. You're screwed.
Yeah.
That's it. They just stick onto it. Yes, they do. They use the YouTube channel as a one-sided BS narrative. Absolutely.
But guys, if you notice as well, when they're doing the YouTube, they skip a lot of it. They'll sit there and they'll pick out bits that they want to use. They won't play the whole YouTube live. I understand some of it's like 5 hours long and everything, but they'll pick what they want to pick.
Can we touch upon fake accounts, being blamed for them, and people using them to post and spy? So, using people who have got second accounts, using people who've got spy accounts, sending them to come and spy in order to get information for them.
Yeah.
They're like a little bullying squad.
They are literally... Stella has so many accounts, I've lost count of them now. Paul's got loads of accounts as well, I've lost count of them. But they will make up accounts as well, put them in other people's names, post nasty things about other people, so it breaks up friendships. So, for my own example, that Queen Bitch account, I love TikTok shop, was blamed on Vinto. And it wasn't Vinto, and that was the account that doxed my kids off my Facebook.
And what was the other one? The Bambi Get Gone account was blamed on me at some point.
Bambi Get Gone was blamed on you as well as other people. It was like everyone knew it was Mitch.
When I knew who was behind that account, what did I do?
You told me. You let me know.
If I've got something to say, I will say it on my own account.
Yeah.
I do not need to make up fake accounts to intimidate. Nobody does. Why are you using fake accounts to intimidate people, to spy on them, to create problems? I have blocked hundreds of accounts out of my life, and then I get sent a video today with Angel Blue, and I've got my own opinions of who's behind the Angel Blue account. But anyway, Angel Blue, I'll tie you in with a 3. Saying, oh, Bexidoodles, I'm still sat in your live spying. And if there was things that we didn't want you to know, we would say it off the live.
Yeah. I don't know how people can have so many accounts and keep up with them all.
People, honestly, get a life.
Like, TikTok is not the be-all and end-all. There's a lovely world out there. Yes, it's a bit scary at the moment, but there's still a lovely world out there to be explored.
I've got a couple more questions for you, because I know it's long. Do you feel like you're now being targeted because you've tried to leave the friendship? And are you worried about the reaction to sitting in a box and talking about it openly?
Say that again, sorry.
Do you think that you're going to be targeted because you've tried to leave the friendship? And are you worried now for the reaction that you're going to get for sitting in this box?
Yes and no. Yes, because it's already happening. I'm already getting targeted because I've left the group. And yes to sitting in the box is because they do have things on me that I shared because I thought we were all friends and I thought they were trustworthy.
Yeah.
No, because as I've just said, this is just an app. This isn't the real world, and I've never let full personal information out. They don't know my home address. They don't know where I work. They don't know things that could actually damage me in that way.
But isn't it interesting that you are very you're questioning that of yourself. You're questioning whether they got your address because you know what they do with it. You're questioning whether he's got a picture of your baby because you know what he does with it. You're questioning the information that you've ever told him in a vulnerable moment. You've sat and you've had a conversation. You've opened up to him, and you're questioning, what have I told him? Is he going to out it? Now, which one of us would leave a friendship and take vulnerable stories or conversations that we've had with our friend and post it all over the internet just to get one over on them because they've left and they've got no control anymore?
And I will say, all these private conversations and very personal conversations have happened during my pregnancy. Yes, I will sit here and say I'm not a vulnerable person, but pregnancy does make you vulnerable. It makes you high rate. It makes you do things that you wouldn't ever do if you wasn't pregnant.
Yeah.
And especially when you're made to believe that you're in a safe space.
Have we talked about let's talk about the baby.
Wait, what? Your baby is already up.
Wow. Let's talk about the baby because obviously they're going to use the baby now. So let's talk about the baby and
They
what
just
happened.
said that the Archangel has just said your baby is already up.
How would they have done that? And now you all understand the point of it, right? Just
People in their group that I
don't
thought my friend has got a bit picture of my baby.
listen. Don't let them derail you. Let's talk about the situation with the baby and what's been said since and how they're using the baby. Listen, that was a great time to come in and say that because where do you think we're leading this conversation on to? Now, I'm going to give you a bit of time now.
Just 1 minute, please. Just 1 minute.
Of course. This is a great example of where we're leading this to. What happens when you step out of line of a friendship with them?
Bexy. They've posted my kid.
And now you all see what happens, right, when you step out of line. Who posted it? Do you know how ridiculous that is, by the way? You okay? You okay?
Stella's posted it and said his name on it as well.
So Stella's posted it.
It's a video on Bright and Unfiltered. Stella posted the baby.
Right, they've got it as well. I've just been sent it. They've got a picture of me when the camera turned off as well. Oh, don't I look stunning? Anyways, you knew they were going to. Because this is what they do. And he's just given you a great example of what happens when you step out of line and you step out of that friendship. This is exactly what he does.
Stella Andrews, if you are watching, you better remove that child right now.
Let's talk about your child.
My child's born very poorly, Bexy.
Your child has been in the NICU, innit, since he was born?
Yes.
Back home now, but he's been in the NICU. What was said about your child?
When I went in, I had pains the night before he was born, and I thought I just had an upset stomach. The next day, the next day, the pain got worse, so I went into hospital. So I went into hospital because I'm a high risk. I was high risk pregnancy because I've had C-sections before. And with that, any pain you're having in your stomach, you need to get checked out because it might be the scar. So when I went, they said I was in actual labour and I needed to have my C-section as a Cat 2 emergency. They took me down at 3 o'clock and he was born not long after. Now, I was told he was fine because he was crying. He was fine. He was fine. He was fine. I couldn't see what they were doing to him. They had them away from me for please stop ringing. I'm not coming out the box.
This literally is to get her out the box and stop her talking, just so you know.
I had them all telling me he was fine, he was healthy, he's fine. He wasn't warming up, so they wanted to take him to be warmed up. They came back to me and said he was having difficulty with breathing. They then did blood tests to tell me that he had a chest infection. They did x-rays to show that he had a chest infection and he needed to put on a ventilator. They put him on a ventilator and they x-rayed him again, and he ended up with air leaking out of his left lung and his right lung almost collapsing. They fought tooth and nail to make sure that baby was okay. And ever since, he has been back on and off oxygen, and he cannot maintain his own oxygen levels at this time. He is back home after 4 weeks of life on oxygen. There is 2 large containers of oxygen in my house that he has to stay on all day and all night. We have miniature oxygen tanks that we can take out with us so he can get some fresh air, and we can spend time with the other children and everything. Now, people sat with him at this very moment in time have seen this for themselves. They have pictures of the baby with the ventilator in. They FaceTime to support me and everything, which is very upsetting now that this has been getting done.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just unbelievable that you're going to use a very sick baby to try and intimidate me.
So they said something the other day about your child in a live, which obviously was shocking to all of us. Hi, Amy. Was shocking to all of us. She could probably do it in the box, to be honest. And obviously you heard it, right? What was said in your live the other day about your child?
I'm here.
I'm a terrible mother for not paying attention to my body while pregnant, and it was my fault he was born premature. Now, I will remind everyone he was born at 36 weeks. That is preterm premature. Now, that baby could have come at 24 weeks, 28 weeks, 34 weeks. I had very painful Braxton Hicks, which could have damaged my body internally and smeared me and the baby. Now, if I hadn't listened to my body that day and went in to get him born, he wouldn't be here to this day. But apparently it is our fault if our babies are born early and have to be into the NICU.
Now you have screenshots.
Sorry, Bexy. Amy?
Yeah?
They posted Jack's.
Fuck off.
No, they have.
They posted Jack's.
Newly born.
Newly born as me on the operating table.
They're trying to intimidate her and get her out of the box and stop her talking. You have screenshots of conversations with other people who support him, right? Paul Stone in particular, who have said there's nothing wrong with that sentence and he was just saying how he felt, right?
Yeah.
How are you coping? I know obviously it's a lot now, and I think they've just proven what she's saying is correct, right? I think they've just proven that the bullying tactics and the control is not something that we're all just saying, and not something that she's just saying. It is clear now. It's his opinion that she's to blame. Disgusting.
Can I just ask one thing?
Yeah.
This is why I've just said, what a time for me to come back. How is it any mother's fault that their baby is born early?
It's not.
Right? Because if that's the case, and if people want to come at people for having early babies, mine was born at 25 and 29. spontaneous labour.
It's disgusting.
Both of mine have been NICU babies. One for 3 months, and one is currently still sat there right now. So how is that any parent's fault that their baby is in NICU?
By the way, that is the worst photo I think I've ever seen him put out. I've just seen it, and it is by far the worst baby photo. I think that's such a precious first moment that's been captured by a mother that should be hers, and you've just posted it all over TikTok.
Can I also say, Bexy, I did not see any of them photos till the next day. The next day, I had to beg the nurses to take me round to see my baby. I was left in an operating room with no baby, no partner, no one but the doctors trying to sort me out so I could get to my baby. Then I had to sit in recovery for an hour, not knowing what was going on with my baby. Then to be wheeled round to a high intensive care unit to see him in an incubator with all doctors around him trying to save his life.
There's just no compassion at all for anyone. There's no limits, there's no boundaries, there's no lows that you won't stoop to. This is all just to intimidate her out the box and stop her talking. How dare you? But all you've done is prove her point. She's still strong enough to sit in this box and continue to talk her story.
I have told you all once before.
Where
You
have they got that
constantly-
picture from?
Someone's obviously handed it over to them.
Who have you got on your account that you can do that to? You need to go through that and you need to find out who it is, because I swear to God, I'll go fucking apeshit myself. I don't give a shit who they are.
Trust
And she
me,
still
it's
ain't got
gonna
out
be
the box. She still hasn't got out the box. She's not afraid of you.
Now what you've done by doing that is I'm going to post every motherfucking thing I've got
Hey,
on
Captain,
you.
you okay?
I'm disgusted. Listen, my last question was going to be about your mental health and how you're coping and how you're dealing with, life. And I feel like we all know the answer to that right now. And I think any of us with any bit of empathy and compassion will understand exactly how she's feeling right now. But he's just proven a point. He's just proven exactly why she sat in this live talking about the ridiculous toxicity that comes from over there and why she's feeling the need to talk on it. And that was an intimidation tactic. That's exactly why he's done it. To get her back for speaking her truth and try and intimidate her to get her out of this box. Vile behaviour. I'd just like to say from all of us, I am so grateful that you've managed to sit in the box and get through it and speak about it. Your truth, your raw truth from your own mouth without being told you can and can't say certain things. And I am grateful and I am sorry
I'm
that that
most
happened.
disgusted in. Do you know the most disgusted in I am at the moment? Michelle, you're a mother yourself. You're a mother yourself.
Evening.
And if you could sit there and allow that little boy who is still now on oxygen to be posted, you are just as bad as the people that you out. Come for me, bitch. Because the one thing I have always told you never to come for is my kids. Come for my kids and see what happens, because I'm going to post everything now. Michelle Matthews, you say that you have conversations off the app before you go for people. No, you do not. We've had one conversation with Stella Andrews in the call. And that is after you sat in a live saying that you didn't call me a grifter, and I proved that you did call me a grifter. I come with receipts, love. You do not intimidate me. I told you all I would stay off the app. I would stay in my own lane. If you kept my name out your fucking gobs. I'm not someone to fuck with.
I'm absolutely disgusted. I'm not going to lie.
Viv, Scouse Girl, Brighton Unfiltered has posted Jax.
Brand new. Brand new. Not even cleaned up.
What's even worse as well is you could see me on the operating table there cut open.
It is disturbing. It is.
Yeah, Viv.
And that is just to shut her up.
You wanted me to shut up. You should have kept my name out, you goddamn fucking mouse. Now you use my kid. I won't shut up.
But now you've played your ace card. What you got next?
My
What have you
ace-
got now?
The next ace card they're going to use, Bexy, is the fact that whilst I felt very vulnerable, very upset and looking for support of a friend, I let him into the fact that there is now a police case regarding my eldest and her father, which I cannot actively talk on because it's an active police case.
Mm-hmm.
What have you got now, Stella Andrews? Because all you've just proven is that you've got pictures of newborn babies in your phone. And the people that are ringing me right now, I will not get out of this box. So stop ringing me.
In fact, we're going to end this live and we're going to go to Vimpto's live. And Vimpto's live is not going to be as nice as this live. It's going to be very raw and honest opinions from everybody who's going to sit in the box and speak upon you even more. Because we can. Because we can.
He's posted it because he's gone at me with half-truths, twisted truths, and I've come in here. I've apologised to everyone that I've upset by sitting with Stel and getting involved with everything. People have also apologised to me about their behaviour, and I've accepted it because I'm a big girl, right? I've come in here to prove that what they're saying right now is lies. And I've done that. So what can they do? They post a newborn fucking baby that's been in the NICU.
I'm going to give you every support, and so is Amy, off this app and a way that you need. You know this. Regardless of what he does, it makes no odds to me. Support is support.
Do you know what? Bexy, give Troy all them screenshots I've sent to you. Give them to Troy because he wants the angels outed, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Everything over them screenshots I've shared today. I've shared out into the chats. Please do what you please with it.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody else have any questions for me before I go?
I think we should go over to Vimpto's live, and she's on private over there, and we can sit and we can have a discussion. Neo, go over to Vimpto's live and we can continue with the conversation over there. Are you coming over to have a chat over there?
I will be over soon.
Okay. Listen, go away and go decompress and do what you need to do, and then I just want to say thank you. And I'm so sorry that has happened, because honestly, I don't think any of us normal, mentally sane people would ever stoop that low.
You're fucking
Can everybody go and report that post, because it's vile. Absolutely disgusting. I assume Vimpto's going live now, so we're all going to be in there. We all need to kind of decompress, I think, a little bit and kind of, yeah, from here, but I'm absolutely mortified.
I will be back into Vinto's live once I've spoken to the people that are ringing me.
Yeah, fabulous. Oh, Claire's going live. Claire, you got? I thought Victor was going live. Oh, no, Claire's going live. Okay, so Claire's going live, so I'm going to go off and decompress a little bit, and then obviously I'll see you all over there. Yeah, ridiculous.
Just so you're aware, it's been deleted because I've reported it about 1,000 times already.
Good. I'm glad they've deleted it.
It's gone.
Fuming. Right. Anyways, I'll speak to you all over in Claire's. See you in a bit.
Sure, love.
Bye, everybody.